I rise to iron, screaming through the marrow of my sleep. Keys dropping like old bones, scattered on concrete. Roll call, a deathless read out loud. They call us by a number, a digit where a name was breathed. My whole self placed in slumber. I wear it like a brand, they burned the livestock before the blade. Each form beneath the door, another stone, a barricade. The daylight filters through these bars like grace that's been denied. This is what erasure tastes like, breathing number thrown aside. My bunkmate pressed his daughter's portrait to the cinder block's cold face. A crayon sun half drawn, a prayer one relic out of place. He traces every trembling line like barely learned inside the dark. I've read his whole story in the scarring, wound by wound each mark. The case file reads more smoothly than the scripture on his wrist. Rope marks don't debate with anyone alive, they just persist. I've studied the water stain above my bunk like it was sacred text. We don't just serve the sentence here, the sentence serves its death. This concrete coffin still is breathing in the dark. I'm a body in a box with a hurricane heart. You count the bars, I count the souls they couldn't scar. If you knew the weight, you never trade my scars for your freedom, not for a second. Not for a second. Yeah. Visit day, plastic chairs lined up like church pews beneath the hum. My family seat stays empty now. The absence is the sum. My wife still drives the distance like she's walking on holy ground. She longs for every visit like she's thirsting to be found. She laces her fingers in the mind of promise sealed and touched. The world outside puts her love on trial for daring this much. They call her foolish for standing by a man they've labeled wrong, as if real love ever needed their permission all along. He'd rather execute my mugshot than exhume the man within. Refuse to know the one who prays and studies. Look past the skin. My daughter's only 6. I'm somewhere between shadow and a name. A father she can't hold in focus, flickering like a flame. The holidays arrive like empty graves. I'm marking filled with sleep. I sink inside the silence every year. The grief runs dark and deep, but my wife answers every call. Her voice becomes my cornerstone. Some love outlasts the verdict. I'm not serving time alone. This concrete coffin still is breathing in the dark. I'm a body in a box with a hurricane heart. You count the bars, I count the souls they couldn't scar. If you knew the way, you never trade my scars for your freedom. Not for a second. Not for a second. Scars don't touch you, they process you with gloves and hollow eyes. Your cargo here that breathes, a body they categorize. They bark your surname like a warrant. Inmates form a line as if the crime is still alive inside your veins. By design we put ourselves on trial each night until the morning bleeds. The ceiling holds our confessions. Darkness rules when daylight leaves. I've watched them take a man down to the floor with cold and shrill. Stop resisting was their ritual while his chest absorbed the bill. Violence spreads here in the corners like a sickness slow to bloom. A deck caught in a stare too long, the tear becomes a tomb. Of my bucket fills with what was once a father in this wing. Blood on the corridor floor, the price of everything. Yet I've watched the light before the crane from a disciplinary right. Origami resurrection, paper wings he placed into the light to fly for me at least, and spoke the victim's name like it was prayer. Some men stand the tallest in the places none would dare. This concrete coffin still is breathing in the dark. I'm a body in a box with a hurricane heart. You count the bars, I count the souls they couldn't scar. If you knew the way, you never trade my scars for your